Being out of control has never been a strength of the human race. We regulate everything from the temperature of the air to who can cross an imaginary line in the sand. When we face situations that we cannot control, well, we don't know what to do. My name is Alena, Aron, and the last time I felt completely out of control was in April 2018, when I was diagnosed with a precancerous tumor on my pancreas. Yes, me, a 19-year-old girl, healthy as can be, a college dance major. It started with mysterious and excruciating stomach pains in February of 2018. Fast forward through 2 months of doctor's offices and white fluorescent lights until I was sitting with my father and a doctor who was telling me I had the precursors of pancreatic cancer. I was in disbelief, and then I was crying. I had done everything right, exercised every day, ate healthy enough, but for some reason I had contracted a life-threatening disease. I know I was lucky to have caught it so early on, but it was hard to feel lucky when the surgeon was telling me about my Whipple surgery. They would remove 45% of my pancreas, my whole gallbladder, 1/10 of my stomach, my entire duodenum, which is part of the intestines, 18 lymph nodes, and then reattach my bile duct to my intestines. I bawled in the office, then I bawled outside on the street. For the next month, I continued to cry and worry. What could go wrong? Then 24 hours before my surgery, I wasn't allowed to eat anything, could only drink clear liquids. I stared at my ceiling for hours the night before, unable to find sleep with all my nerves. Then it was 4 a.m. and time to go to the hospital. I don't remember much of the whole experience. Apparently I was in surgery for about 7 hours. But all I recall is trying to open my heavy eyelids afterwards and feeling an incredible pain in my abdomen. I then found out the tumor had developed into stage 1 by the time they removed it, which scared me. I had actual, real cancer inside me. But it was out now. The following month was the worst month of my life. Instead of going home like everyone else, I stayed in Pittsburgh during summer break. The first week after surgery, I just laid on the hospital bed in pain, unable to eat or drink at first, only swallowing the ice chips they fed me, which did not quench my terrible thirst. When I was released, I wasn't allowed any movement until July 1st. So, for the rest of May and June, I was to take on a horribly bland diet and to lay in my bed dealing with terrible discomfort. Thankfully, my young body recovered well. With the help of my amazing family, I relearned to walk and move like a regular person. And over time, I could eat more than just mashed potatoes and cooked carrots. Much quicker than expected, I was Alena Aron again. But Alena Aron minus 45% of her pancreas, 1/10 of her stomach, 18 lymph nodes, etc. But when I lost those parts of me in surgery, I gained a new perspective. Challenges come in many shapes and sizes. Precancerous tumors, heartbreaks, where and when you are born. The worst ones cannot be controlled or predicted, but we can't let them stop us. It might suck. It might leave nasty scars across your stomach, but we all continue on despite our battle wounds. That's why I've shared my story, to show that you can and will overcome.